After a long winter, the first sunny and warm days spark a desire for open-top touring. Manufacturers are prepared for this time of year and want to sell perfect vehicles to drive off into the sunset and feel a gust of fresh air on your skin. Today, we are looking at convertible cars and roadsters of 2025 and 2026.
Ferrari 296 Speciale. The latest Ferrari creations, a sports coupe and convertible roadster, carry on with the lineage of special models. For more driving thrills and elevated performance, this duo unpacks smart engineering bits and racing track adaptations. Both models have a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 at their core. With racing-derived adaptations, an extensive use of lightweight materials, and a hybrid e-motor, this powertrain peaks at 867 horsepower. The output is handled by an 8-speed dual clutch, optimized for use with a hybrid system. The sharp exterior is a fine display of carbon fiber elements that lowered the curb weight to just 3,108 pounds. Moreover, the aerodynamic bodywork and the active rear spoiler help to achieve 959 pounds of downforce and a 0 to 60 mph time of 2.8 seconds. Finally, a series of acoustic ducts channel even more intoxicating engine sound to the cabin. Mercedes-Maybach SL Monogram Series. The SL680 Monogram Series is basically the SL63 Roadster that evolves into a convertible Grand Tourer. It gets a Maybach-specific grille, fresh fascias front and rear, extra chrome, and exclusive 21-inch wheels. The vision of the German designers for this GT includes only two color options, metallic red and bright white. This Maybach uses a 577 horsepower 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with a 9-speed automatic transmission and an all-wheel drive system. Since tight cornering is no longer a requirement, the suspension was softened and the cabin was stuffed with extra sound insulation for a more tranquil ride. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach SL680 Monogram Series gets pillow-soft bucket seats, special graphics for the MBUX infotainment, and countless Maybach badges. Aston Martin Vanquish Volante. The British performance giant needed just a year to prepare the convertible version of the latest generation Vanquish. Touted as the most capable drop-top with a front-engine layout, the Vanquish Volante relies on an 823 horsepower V12 engine and an 8-speed ZF gearbox. Its peak torque parameter reaches 737 pound-feet, granting a 214 mph top speed. The initial acceleration to 62 mph is reached in a mere 3.4 seconds, while the advanced eDiff and ESP tech guarantee stellar on-road control. With the annual production limited to just 1,000 units, this ultra-luxury convertible fuses British motoring heritage and automotive innovations. On the outside, it boasts flowing body lines disrupted by thermos louvers, a recognizable camtail, and sharp LED lights. The K-fold roof needs just 14 seconds to unfold, revealing an elegant two-seat interior with leather-trimmed seats, a 10.25-inch touchscreen, and premium B&W audio. Frontline Cars MGA Factory Edition. You may already know this UK-based Restomod shop from its meticulously restored MGB models. Now they're reaching out to the admirers of elegant classics with a new creation, the MGA Factory Edition. Available with either a coupe or a convertible body, the modernized piece of history is based on the original MGA body from the 1950s. However, it gets some visual alterations, the most noticeable of which include LED headlights and 15-inch spoked wheels. Instead of the original 60 horsepower strong engine, you can now find the Mazda-sourced 4-cylinder engines. Lighter than the original, these units are available with 2.0 and 2.5-liter displacements, making 225 and 290 horsepower respectively. Both are supplied with a Mazda 5-speed manual and a fully adjustable 5-link rear suspension. The convertible proudly shows off the interior crafted by skilled artisans. The leather-trimmed seats and retro gauges are matched with such modern features as electric power steering, power windows, AC, and premium audio. Callum Jaguar E-Type. Ian Callum's professional journey is quite flamboyant and eventful. Known for his design work for Jaguar, Ford, and Aston Martin, this British designer is now running a design studio focused on turning bold automotive projects into reality. Recently, they've restored a couple of CX-75 Jaguars from Bond movies, developed a futuristic dune buggy, and presented a reimagined one-off Jaguar XKE. The latter ditches the original chrome bits and rocks a meticulous matte gray paintwork, modernized lights, retro-style large-diameter wheels, and substantial dual exhaust pipes in the rear. The handcrafted interior showcases red leather-trimmed seats and a vintage dashboard with analog gauges. Mini John Cooper Works. Getting a sporty treatment from the John Cooper Works department, this new Mini arrives in the traditional hatchback and open-top convertible variants. The high-gloss black exterior is spiced up by contrasting red elements. It features a large octagonal grille, JCW-specific LED lights, 17 and 18-inch wheels, a centrally positioned exhaust pipe, and an aerodynamics package with a rear spoiler. The convertible variant gets a soft top with either a black or gray color scheme. It needs just 18 seconds to be deployed at speeds below 18 miles per hour. The power comes from a 2.0-liter twin-power turbo 4-cylinder mated to a dual-clutch automatic. The setup yields 231 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, and a 6.4-second time for a 0 to 60 sprint. Maserati MC20 Cielo
Special Edition.
If you'd like to add even more exclusivity to your $250,000 exotic car, Maserati has recently announced a new personalization program. The bespoke treatment could be applied to any of their existing models. However, the brand used MC20 Cielo to showcase their skills. The custom build is called Less is More. It features a unique paint hue and tailor-made wheels. Finally, if you don't have a vision, the brand has two pre-made design collections: the racing-inspired Corsa and the avant-garde Futura. Baltasar Revolt. This street-legal and track-oriented ultralight electric roadster is the first creation of the Barcelona-based startup Baltasar. The model features all carbon fiber bodywork, racing seats, and a removable steering wheel from the same material. The car's construction also relies on aeronautical aluminum and Kevlar, so the Revolt weighs less than 1,700 pounds. We should mention that nearly one-third of this total weight belongs to the battery pack. The capacity of the latter is kept in secret, but the company promises 370 miles of range if driven moderately. You can also replenish around 60 miles in just 5 minutes of charging. The powertrain consists of two e-motors spinning the rear wheels with a total output of 500 horsepower and 737 pound-feet of torque. That's enough to sprint the car to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds.
This year, the brand unveiled the track-only version of this roofless roadster. Named the Revolt R, it gets a carbon fiber body with multiple aerodynamic upgrades, an oversized rear spoiler with a DRS setup, a safety cage, and golden-colored magnesium wheels with slick tires. The single-seater interior features a carbon racing seat and a removable steering wheel. The extreme measures drop the weight to about 1,800 pounds. The powertrain specifications are yet to be revealed, but other racing improvements include a suspension with carbon double wishbones and pushrods, and a high-performance battery that charges to 80% in 5 minutes. Porsche 911 Spirit 70. Those who feel that just driving a Porsche is not exclusive enough should take a look at this special edition model. Targeting nostalgia-stricken drivers, the German giant will produce 1,500 sports coupes with design elements inspired by car trends from the 1970s. The build is based on the newest 911 Carrera GTS Cabriolet, so you get to experience the latest gen 3.6-liter flat-six engine. It has a 532 horsepower and 449 pound-feet yield. Exterior alterations include an olive neo paint job, classic center locking wheels, 20 inches in the front and 21 inches in the rear, golden accents, a contrasting black roof, and black decals. The interior is spiced up with gold-plated livery, celebratory badges, decorative inlays on the sport seats, and a retro-inspired instrument cluster.
What vehicle class do you think should be covered next? Make sure to voice your thoughts in the comments and support us by watching other Automotive Territory videos on the screen. Have a good one, and may the torque be with you.